So, this is where I am. The rain is falling. La 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 la. What the jolly weather! But anyways, it's lovely. We set off from the little cottage, which is over there. There is a tiny bridge there and cracking little river flowing somewhere here. But nevertheless, I'm waiting here for my friends who are still packing in our bed and breakfast. So, it is what it is.
Meanwhile,
Nuda. Nic się nie dzieje, proszę. Nic. Taka, proszę pana, dialogi niedobre, bardzo niedobre dialogi są. Pana, dłużyzna, proszę pana. To jest po prostu dłużyzna.
Well, yeah, an absolute drag. That took a bit of time, didn't it? Actually, to the point where I got bored. So, I decided to go to the petrol station, because what else could I do? And by the way, I stood here on the left, under that shack, right? But just look at the beauty of that river. And the weather, of course. But yeah, we've met in no time, and we continued our ride in that lovely weather. And the plan for today was really simple. Peter arranged an accommodation for today's evening, so we've got absolute peace of mind and we can enjoy the road and the beauty of the gypsy architecture. Beautiful, right?
The streets are rivers, can't escape the pain. But a crack in the clouds.
Thankfully, in the contrast to this architecture, the landscapes here are really beautiful. And I mean it.
Gray turns to gold just for a blink. I reach for the light before it sinks. Stormy breaks. Stormy breaks. The sun peeks out. Then it shakes.
And ever since, the rain has stopped. But to be completely certain, we checked in the weather forecasts. And it says it won't be raining in the mountains. So we decided to ride through mountains. And just as predicted, things started to look absolutely smashing.
Voice that howls in my ear. Telling tales of trouble, feeding the fear. Yet there's warmth in the chaos. It's weirdly clear.
This is actually a part of the mountains in Romania that isn't swamped by tourists. It's not quite popular and it's miles away from Transfogara-San Road. Therefore, as you can see, it's almost completely empty. So yeah, I would say it's absolutely smashing. And look at the map where it is. Somewhere here.
The sun peeks out.
And well, our initial plan was to go to Bika's Gorge or Bika's Valley, but yeah, the weather there is absolutely terrible. It's nightmarish, hailstorms and whatnot. So we decided to go through this area. And do we regret it? Hell no, just look around. And if anyone fancies going this way, it's the road 107M to the town of Aiud. Beautiful views, decent tarmac and, well, completely empty as I said. Of course, except a few morons on motorcycles, but that's another story. And look over there, it has to be, of course, Dracula's castle. Absolutely, it has to.
Middle of Romania. Bears, vampires and whatnot. But it's not raining.
And look at that, we've got technical break. Everyone's soaked from the morning ride, but it's all good. We are drying slowly. But I will show you something. Just a cool trick, right? Look, that's my waterproof bag. That's a waterproof zip. And inside, I'm just carrying some water. Just in case if you are, thirsty or you need to cool down in your seat. Or in any case, basically. Really good waterproof bag. Or actually, water carrying bag. Made by Rhinowalk. Highly recommended. Seriously. Really watertight. But who would care about such a trivial things if you are in that lovely place? How beautiful is it? I'm just joking. Romania actually improved very much since my last visit 10 years ago. The progress is significant and you can see that a lot. It's really modern country, not a lot horse-drawn carts anywhere. Well, there was one, but just one. But well, it is really beautiful. I just regret that we couldn't go to the Bikas Gorge because of the shitty weather. But the weather here, look, it's magnificent, isn't it? It is bloody magnificent indeed. Luckily, it didn't last for long. But anyway, what I wanted to say is that Peter was sorting out the accommodation, so we decided that he should sort out the whole day. So he planned the attractions for today's ride. One of the attractions was the town of Alba Iulia, which we just passed, and then we are going to another town of Sibiu. But there is just one small problem, that Peter only knows the names. However, he doesn't know what to see in those places. But hey, who would care if the weather is so gorgeous like right now? Over 30 degrees, sunshine, can you ask for more?
The roads are straight, but the ride feels wild. The storm can rage, but we still smile. It's gotta improve one way or another.
Well, we can only ask for that weather to stay, because you can see what. However, we are already in Sibiu, and now we are just following Peter. Well, technically, we are following Paul. However, in reality, Peter said that we need to go to the city center. That's what we are doing right now. And after a very long and hot ride, we actually arrived. We are in the city center, and there is nowhere to park, so we are thinking what to do.
Ale tam jest parking jeszcze. Słuchajcie, możemy przejechać koło tego parkingu na motocyklu.
To przejedźmy, to
Ja-
będzie fajnie.
No, ja go wbiję na nawigacji. Przesiądę sobie.
Czekaj, to ja wyjmę GoProsa, bo to warto.
Dobrze. On przy okazji, słuchajcie, zejdzie nam godzinę, żeby tam dojechać, ale bo to z drugiej strony.
Ta mi wybuchnie silnik w pół, ale będzie git.
Słuchajcie, ja cię nasołam.
Yeah, brilliant. Because my engine is blowing hot. The temperature actually hit the maximum. So I think the oil is boiling there, but it's working still. However, Peter still didn't figure out where should we go. So we decided to leave that bloody city and to find some roadside restaurant or pub or bar or whatever, just to eat something. And not on the petrol station, right? And well, yeah, I absolutely love to ride through the congested cities. It's brilliant, eh? But in the meantime, the clouds returned. And along with the clouds, well, you know, that wet stuff that falls from the above. Fortunately though, we found some pub. So let's just stop there and let's eat something. That's the plan. So we are in the pub, or rather restaurant. But look here. We've got bears, martens, a cat, a road to nowhere, and then a Harley. Harley Davidson, I mean. Brilliant, hey?
Trzymaj go.
And look what we ordered. That's a soup inside the bread. Brilliant. And plenty of onions. However, I thought it needs to be a garlic. Weird.
No. Przesada, nie?
But look at that. That's not all, because we've got, the second dish. I kinda suspect that's tiny bit too much. But hey, we are on holidays, right? But look at Peter. He also got the dessert.
Piotruś, koszulkę masz z zysku,
O, tak jest.
ale lody muszą być.
So, we ate to the brim. We are completely full. It was super tasty though, but maybe a tiny bit too much. Anyways, now we are heading towards our overnight stay. Admittedly, we didn't break the mileage record today as we just did around 200 miles-ish, and in total it won't exceed 250 today, so it's not much. However, I think in those conditions, it's not a terrible result. However, hey, look at that beauty of the nature. Gorgeous, right? Anyways, the plan for today was simple. We just wanted to be somewhere near the Transfogarasan Road. And that's what actually we achieved, because we are somewhere near there. And tomorrow morning we want to wake up and go to Transfogarasan Road and then to Transalpina Road, which both should be brilliant. But now, look at that road. That's the road Peter chosen, because he didn't want to do any off-roading anymore. That's Romania, my friend. But hey, we actually arrived at our destination.
Welcome to from our team.
It's a great place, but that's not all. We've got an extra bonus because the owner of this place is also a brewer. Yes, he's making own beer.
Welcome, guys. Welcome. Enjoy it. Cheers. Look at this beautiful color. Autumn.
We gotta hydrate ourselves.
It's good, really good.
If you would stay longer here, a barrel, 20-30 liter barrel. But there is no more driving. Do it just.
So Alex, the owner, is not just a brewer, he's also a biker himself.
Halloween party people. So we have double bed here and the bathroom. If
Nice.
it would have come 1 week later, we would have 2 showers. But no.
So, what a place, guys. Peter, thank you very much for sorting this out. Brilliant place.
Opowie pan, co się stało?
Się śrubka zgubiła, o taka, tu, którą sam kręciłem źle, prawdopodobnie, i się zgubiła masa, od tego czegoś, co tu dryga.
Czyli tylko motor się popsuł.
Tak.
Ale działo.
Fajne takie BMW. Można sobie tak śrubki kręcać co jakiś czas. No nie, tam jakąś fotę fajną. To musi śpiewać. Dobra, to co jeszcze mamy? Kurde, sobie mógł podważać, nie?
Or we could have taken the whole barrel, as Alex suggested. But then, the next day came, and because we didn't take it, we were able to drag ourselves out of bed. And also fly the drone, eat the breakfast, and on top of that, Yes, that's right. Cut out that bloody pipe. So no more jokes, and it looks good. But what is most important, I checked twice and it won't melt my pannier again. But now, we already packed the motorbikes and we are heading towards the Transfogarasan road, the famous one. And what's more, just after that we will go to Transalpina road, another brilliant road. But before that, we have to get there. And it won't be easy, because there is plenty of wild animals who can eat us alive or something like that. You know the drill. Did I already mention wild animals? Yep. Because in this country, wild animals are a real danger. It's really not quite safe, you need to be aware all of the time. See? And now, my friends, we are approaching the Transfogarasan road. Actually, we are on it already, because this road is the northern part of that famous route. But now, it's got cold and wet, so we had to stop and dress in our waterproofs, just in case. But if that was a good idea, you will learn in the next video, in which we will do the full Transfogarasan and Transalpina, and we will have a lot of fun. Well, possibly. But for now, that will be it, my friends. And if you enjoyed that video, give me thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave the comment, or do something else, whatever you wish. Thanks for watching. Cheers.